Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I've got finally a proper press-on nail video. It's not just a nail design, it's on a proper press-on nail kind of set. So in today's video, I'll be using a coffin shape in the size medium, if you're wondering. And here are a few of the gel polishes I'll be using. I've got this beautiful nude in the shade 11033 from Nailco, and it's such a beautiful nude. It's my second favorite. If you're an OG on this channel, you know my favorite is N17 from Color Beauty. It's the most perfect nude ever created. Literally, if you don't have it, you literally need to have it. The price point, the consistency, the color, everything is perfect. You need it. Next up, we have Sky Blue from Makartt, and it's literally in the name. It's a sky blue. It's a very, very light blue we've got here. I'll be doing some stamping, so it's actually quite a lot of stamping. So we're going to use some clear jelly stamper polish. This is my Born Pretty plate that we'll be utilizing for some stamping today. We've also got some unbelievable gels, like a really sparkly silver and a base coat and a matte top coat. So there's quite a lot of products going on, a big mixture of different brands coming together to create today's set. So of course, as usual with press-on nails, I usually buff them just to prep them. I also go ahead and wipe them with a nail prep cleaner. And now I'm going in with a base coat. So once the base coat is applied, I'm going to pop it into the lamp. And then once it comes out, we'll be able to apply our first layer of color. So in today's video, with the first base of color, we're going to do 4 nails of nude and 1 nail of that baby blue. So you'll find that the Makartt gel polishes are literally a dream to work with. I usually, or at least got mine back in, I think, December time from the UK Makartt website, and I'm not sure what's happening. I want to say that they're kind of closing that website down because since then everything has been on sale. They're not adding anything new, they're not updating their website or anything, so I think they're basically in the process of closing it down. And when I went onto the US website to shop, the shipping is incredibly expensive, like loads of money, almost double what I actually had in my basket. So it's literally not worth it for me at the moment to get any of their stuff from the US website, which is such a shame because the shipping obviously in the UK website was so much more affordable, which of course makes sense if they're literally based in the UK, which is such a shame, but maybe they'll work something out in the future. But if you are able to get your hands on any Makartt gel polishes, they're such a dream to work with. You see in a moment that it's just so creamy, the levels out beautifully, so pigmented, it's just great. And the Nailco gel polish itself, I got, I think, on AliExpress quite a long time ago. Also very, very affordable, much more affordable than, of course, the Makartt ones, naturally, because it's from AliExpress. But the consistency is in no way any near Makartt's. Definitely Makartt's consistency is so much better. Although, saying that, the new gel polish is still very nice to work with, and especially with the second coat, it becomes so much more pigmented and it's not so sheer anymore, so it's amazing too. I will try and remember to leave everything linked in the description today, if I can find the links, because some of these things, such as the nude gel polish I'm using, I've had for quite some time, so I'm not sure if I'm able to find it. I'm pretty sure I will be, but just in case, just a little heads up, I'll try and link as much as possible. I'm trying to get on top of my game of linking things rather than just whipping out videos with no products, like no links to products and stuff, so I'll try and make sure to leave that in the description for you all. So we're just gonna do the second coat now, and then once it pops into the lamp, we'll now be finally able to start on our nail design, which is my absolute all-time favorite part of this of any video, I guess. So the main idea, I think, behind today's video was the stamping itself. It has a very little hint of crystals in there with a little charm in there, so I feel like the stamping really kind of elevates today's nail design. So now that everything is cured, I'm just taking the brush from the Makartt bottle, and with that color I'm just kind of in a slanted way, just one half of the nail going downwards. I'm just kind of going to color it in, if that makes sense. So as you saw here on the thumb, started from the top and I kind of dragged it to the right hand side. I did like a slanted line, and then on the index finger I'm doing a similar thing, but starting kind of halfway on the right hand side and then dragging it to the left hand side to the bottom of the nail. I hope that makes sense. So that's kind of what I'm doing, and as you can see, you don't need a nail art brush. You don't have to be too like particular. It doesn't have to be a straight line, like that's the whole idea. We are going to go ahead and go over that line later with the beautiful silver color from Glitterbows, which is super sparkly and it's going to add that extra little hint of like sparkle in here. So don't worry, it doesn't have to be too perfect, honestly, not at all. And here where we are placing the light blue, we're gonna stamp on that area only as well. So that's gonna be our stamping area. Wherever there's the light blue, that's where it's stamping. And with that nail that's fully blue, we're gonna keep it fully blue. We're not gonna do too much to it other than add a really cute little bow later on, just to add that little cuteness to the set. So I'm going to show you guys me, of course, doing this once. And then off camera, I do go ahead and reapply a second layer because as you can see, it's still very sheer. You can see the nude from underneath and I want it to be very pigmented. So I do another layer, of course, off camera because otherwise today's video would have been about 30 minutes and that's not what I want. So there we go, there's the one layer. And before we pop it into the lamp, we're going to matte top coat that blue nail. Like I said, this nail is going to be very simple. So I decided to just matte top coat it already and then later on we're going to add a little gem to it. However, I do recommend that because the gem is just like a one thing we're going to add, I probably should have actually applied it first and then top coated just to make sure the gem stays in place. But today's set is just for the video, no one's going to be wearing it, so it's all good, don't worry guys. The gems won't start falling off, luckily. But if you are doing it, I would recommend because that way you're just going to help it stay on the nail a bit longer. And yeah, so now that it is out of the lamp, it's time to do our stamping. So I'm prepping the nails. I like to get some nail prep cleaner and wipe away the tacky layer of the nails that we're going to stamp on. I find that stamping so much easier that way. It transfers so much better. When it has that sticky layer, I don't know, it feels like the image I'm trying to transfer almost like, I don't know, like slides on that sticky layer. It's just not, it just doesn't work for me. I always mention that I do see some YouTubers matte top coating before stamping and then reapplying matte top coat or glossy top coat, whatever you want your nails to be at the time. So that is also an option if that, if let's say using nail cleaner wipe doesn't work for you, then you can do that as well just to try it out. I feel like stamping is such a learning curve because when I first started off I didn't really like it and then over time I figured it out, started to really like it, and till this day I run into some issues sometimes and it's one of those things where I just have to gradually kind of figure out what went wrong. Like, did I use acetone to clean my plate or did I use nail cleaner to clean my plate? Is it because of nail cleaner I can't pick up the image from the plate? It's all sorts of different things that kind of come into play, but once you figure it all out, honestly, it's the best thing ever, especially when you're not too crazy good at nail art. I'm not. I always try. I like to do nail art myself by hand, but there's no way in this world I'll be able to paint by hand the images that I'm stamping on today. Literally, there's no way. The lines are way too thin, it's way too detailed, there's just no way I can do that myself. So having the option of using these stamping plates is literally amazing, especially when you do clients, because you are obviously, you know, naturally as a nail tech, you want to get as many clients in as possible. So wherever you're able to cut time down, I'm sure it's literally the best thing on the planet. So if you're able to do nail art designs in literally, I don't know, 20 minutes because of stamping, then literally that's amazing. That's so amazing. You're able to, you know, get more clients in that day and everything. So I highly recommend, give it a go. If you don't like it, that's absolutely fine, but honestly, it's literally been a massive game changer for me. So easy to use, in my opinion, anyways. Just so you know, I am using polish, so it's normal stamping polish, it's not a gel polish. I do have some, I've never tried them, so I bought them, they're still in my drawers, I haven't tried them. I might make a video of me just playing about and trying them, but I've seen videos of people use them, and it doesn't seem very, like, easy kind of to use in a way, and I don't know, I just feel like it's just so much easier to use normal stamping polish. So I was using my Clay Jelly Stamper and also my Clay Jelly Stamper polish to apply today's stamping, and like I mentioned before, the stamping plate itself was from Born Pretty, so you can go ahead and shop there if you'd like. So now that it was applied and it's all nice and dry, we can go ahead and apply some top coat. As you can see, I'm applying quite a big chunk of top coat, and I'm kind of trying to float it on top, just because even though it's dry, sometimes it deceives me and it's still a bit wet and it ends up smudging. So I'm being very gentle. This video is fast forwarded, so it might seem like I'm being a bit quick and rough, but I'm trying to be very gentle and kind of float the top coat on top just to not disturb the stamping too much. It's not really necessary, it's just I've had my fair share of mistakes that I've done, and now I'm just like, ooh, paranoid. with anything I do with stamping when it comes to top coating, because the amount of times I've top coated and it's smudged, just so many times. But I feel like it's mainly with black, but you know. So now that it is matte top coated, it's time to add that gorgeous silver detailing. So I'm taking my nail art brush and I'm dipping into that silver, and I'm just dragging it down the line where the blue and the nude meet. So with the thumb, I'm doing 2 lines. So I'm gonna try kind of to make it seem like the 2 lines are kind of twisted into one another. I tried. I don't know if I fully achieved that, but it doesn't look bad. So if you do end up trying and it doesn't work out, at least it won't look bad. We've got my little example here, but I'm not going to do that on every single nail. So the thumb is going to have this twisted line, the index finger is not, so I'm just going to follow the line as it is and just leave it how it is. I'm also going to do that little twisted line on the middle finger as well. And once again, on the pinky, I'm just going to leave it as one line going down the center where the 2 colors meet. So I really like it because the Glitterbels Unbelievable Gels cure tack free, which is literally amazing for designs like this, where you want the background to be matte, but you want to add that extra hint of like sparkle. And yeah, sparkle and just a little, I just kind of like to mix matte and glossy sometimes. So these gels are absolutely amazing. I cannot imagine myself having to go over these with a glossy top coat. That would have just been the biggest mess on the planet, I swear. So now we're just going to quickly work on the pinky, and then once they're cured, it's kind of time for our crystals and gems. So like I said, the crystal placement, super simple, super easy, and we're also going to include some, like one little gem. Charm? Gem? Charm? I think it's charm. So I'm going to use my Makartt Rhinestone Glue Gel. I'm going to place it in the right hand corner of the full blue nail, and I'm placing that gorgeous little bow in that corner, and I think it's so cute. I literally love to just bling things out and add like 3D stuff to it. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, so if that isn't something you want, you can skip this. You can also stamp on that nail in case you didn't want it to be just plain blue, or you could just carry on the pattern of just having that one nude as well and just doing that little blue bit and just doing stamping on there too if you wanted to, if you're recreating it. So whilst that other nail is in the lamp, I'm picking up the index finger, and right where that silver line is, I'm going to follow that line and just placing some crystals. So I'm going to do 1 blue, 1 silver, or clear I guess, and just follow that pattern. So 1 blue, one clear, 1 blue, 1 clear, and just follow that. They're all the same size. I cannot remember the size, I'm afraid, but these crystals I get from AliExpress. They're super affordable, and they have so many different colors. They definitely don't sparkle as much as Swarovski or Preciosa, but they're so affordable and they're still very sparkly. Like, I absolutely love them. And of course, for the purpose of the videos, it's really nice and affordable to do, and I always have a massive selection of crystals to play about with. So that's what this nail is looking like. It's going into the lamp, and here are our final results. If you end up recreating this set, please don't forget to tag me, and if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I would really appreciate it. So hopefully I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!